Welcome to the platform of Fahre Pakistan 4-6 in the morning. First of all, with the name of Allah, who is the beneficent and the merciful, there is no God but Allah. Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the last prophet of the God. I ask refuge to Allah, the Satan of caste. There is no God but Allah. Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the last prophet of a God. May Almighty Allah bless us. There is a lot of creations in our surrounding in a huge amount, included micro and the macro. There are a large amount of integrations are also present in my surrounding. Here is in morning a very visible and very beautiful view is present. You can see here in my camera. There is a greenery, a very nice creation, very attractive scene. Looking in my camera, you can easily see it. Surrounding others, you can see the sun shining. The view of a sun rising is very attractive for us. There is a lot amount of creations present in our surrounding, but we cannot observe them. If we observe them in a real life, the world must be beautiful. But the people who fed up from life and want to cut off from life, the main reason is behind that they don't know what are the beneficial things present in our surrounding which are attached to us. If we imagine them with a very critical eye, then we can see their property characteristics that are useful for here. There are a large amount of greenery which is attractive for us. There is a greenery which produces large amount of beneficial elements for us, like that oxygen, nutrients, and such other things which are very useful for our body. And these nutrients are also for us. And the main thing we can observe in the morning, there is a large amount of sound present in my surrounding, which is the bird sound. The birds which are poising to the all. If you observe different phenomena and mechanism in the surrounding, then you can imagine that there is a hidden force which is operating all the system which happen in this world. You can see the rising of the sun. This is also a process, but in this mechanism there is some hidden force. If we think from a common eye, if we think from a common sense, then our sense will be approaches to how it is possible after a night or darkness is hidden and light shadow appeared on east. The creation of east, west, south, that is also some surprised for us. But we don't think that there is a hidden force that is called Almighty Allah. And being a Muslim, I believe that there is no God but Allah. And Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the last prophet of the God. These are some gardens which look like so beautiful in my camera. And there is some amount of light is also present, but there is not a large amount of light which can appear on the surfaces of these leaves. And if after the rising of the sun, the scene is the most different before rising it, you can see the appearance of the sky. There is near to rising of a moon about 5 to 7 minutes. The sun will shine. The sun will show face from the surface of the sky. These are the gardens. Looks like very beautiful, and the green appearance, which is beneficial for the eyesight and also beneficial for the human body. In my surrounding, there is a cool breeze is blowing. And it's mean that there is something happened in our surrounding. There is something present in my surrounding. I cannot understand what is it, but I feel that because there is a huge mechanism present in our body which compound of emotions, which compound of feelings. Feelings includes every type. You can imagine there is a feelings in love, there is a feeling of hate. These are the major feelings which we only observe, but other senses are also present in our bodies, but we cannot deeply observe them. You can see a large amount of green is present. This color, according to scientific studies, is due to the. If you think that the question is arises, and you think that we cook a food in the morning, somewhat in a afternoon, and in a night, which we call a dinner. There is a process of cooking and baking of food. But you can see here, these are the plants, and dew is present on the surfaces of these leaves. If you see them, there is a droplet of dews are present, but these are in a minimum quantity because the sun is rising. Well, now we are talking about that there is a process of cooking of food. If we can imagine how this process is proceeded, then different elements are used. We needed different things which are included in our food. But these are the plants which are present. They have no such type of elements, but they are growing day by day. Few days I saw that these are small plants. No, they get a size. What is a hidden force behind it, which is processing day by day, which is feeding day by day? There is a large amount of creations present surrounding me. There is a large amount of plants. We are talking about only plants. If we want to count these plants, then I cannot. But if we talk about other creation, like you can see, these are the flying of birds. This is a crow that's flying in the surface of the sky, and these are also some birds flying on the surface of the sky, traveling toward some distance. I don't know why they are traveling and what is the purpose of their travel. No food day by day. What is a process? What force for nourishing them? Question arises that if you know that, then you can comment the answer of these questions in a community box. No, I want to talk about that. There is a process which nature has created for the nourishment of this plant is photosynthesis. In the presence of photosynthesis, these green plants prepared food, and the major product of their synthesis is glucose. If a glucose is produced in excess amount, then it is converted into the starch. Starch is stored form of a food present in plants. If we talk about the human body, then the stored form of a food in human body is called a glucagon. Glycogen is stored in a liver, but in plants, stored form of a food is called a starch. Starch, for example, starch is present in a potato. Starch is present in all those plants which are buried, which are grow inside soil. You can see not grow out from the surface. Their fruit is under the soil. In these plants, starch is present in a large amount. Therefore, there are most blessing of Almighty Allah which we can not ignored. And you can see this is the beautiful scene of the morning. Stay blessed, keep smiling. Thanks to all the viewers. Remember me in your prayers. Allah Hafiz.